You have worked your entire life to build a future for yourself and your family. But lately, does it feel like that future is slowly slipping through your fingers? You look at the numbers in your bank account and they do not seem to buy what they used to buy. The cost of groceries is rising. The cost of healthcare is climbing. And the stability you were promised feels more like a house of cards. There's a quiet fear that many people your age keep hidden. It is the fear of running out of money before you run out of time. It is the fear of becoming a burden to your children. But what if I told you that the wealthy do not live in this state of anxiety? They are not smarter than you. They just use a different system. Most people are trapped in what is called the treadmill economy. You wake up and you work for money. Then you take that money and you pay for your life. By the end of the month, the money is gone. You have to get back on the treadmill and run again the next day. This is a cage that keeps you exhausted. But there's a second money system running in the background. It is a system that turns your money into a living organism. It is an invisible loop that multiplies your wealth while you sleep. And the best part is that it is hiding in plain sight. You do not need a private jet or a Swiss bank account to use it. You just need to understand the mechanics of the cash flow loop. The entire economy is designed to keep you from learning this. Banks profit from your debt. Credit card companies profit from your interest payments. The retail industry needs you to consume until you are broke. They want you to stay on the treadmill because your motion powers their profits. But today we are going to step off that treadmill together. We are going to look at the 3 stages of the invisible loop. The first stage is what we call the gateway. This is where most people make their biggest financial mistake. When money comes into your life, where does it go first? For most, it goes to the bills and the lifestyle expenses. Rich people do something radically different. They intercept the money before it ever touches their main account. They redirect a portion of their income into the gateway. This is not just saving money in a bank account where it loses value. This is about protecting your capital from the erosion of inflation. If you have money sitting in a standard savings account, you are losing. Every year, the purchasing power of those dollars is shrinking. You must move that money into the second stage. The second stage is the multiplication engine. This is where your money starts to have children of its own. Think of an index fund like the S&P 500. You are not betting on a single stock or a risky gamble. You are owning a small piece of the 500 strongest companies in America. When those companies profit, you profit. When they grow, your wealth grows. Many people are afraid of the stock market because they have heard horror stories. They remember the crashes of the past. But history shows that the market has always moved upward over time. It averages a return of about 10% every single year. This is the engine that drives the wealthy. They do not work for their money. They let the engine do the heavy lifting. The third stage is the feedback loop. This is the most powerful part of the entire system. When your multiplication engine generates a profit, what do you do with it? The average person takes that profit and buys a new car or a vacation. The wealthy person takes that profit and feeds it back into the engine. Now you have more money generating more returns. This creates a snowball effect that becomes unstoppable. Albert Einstein called this compounding the 8th wonder of the world. He was right because it is the closest thing to a magic trick in finance. While you're at the beach or playing with your grandchildren, your money is working. It is making money that makes more money. After a few years, the loop starts to run on its own momentum. You eventually reach a point where you no longer need a paycheck. The loop provides everything you need. You might be thinking that it is too late to start. Perhaps you are in your 50s or your 60s and you feel behind. I want you to listen closely because the math is on your side. The bar to be above average is actually very low. Most people retire with less than $200,000. But if you can manage to invest just $500 a month, the shift is dramatic. In 7 years, that money can double. In 14 years, it can quadruple. Time is a lever, and you still have enough of it to move the world. Let us talk about the rule of 4%. This is a classic strategy for retirement. It says that you can safely withdraw 4% of your portfolio every year. But in the year 2025, we need to be even smarter. With the current state of inflation, a safer target is 3.5%. If you have a portfolio of $500,000, that is $17,500 a year. When you combine that with your Social Security, your life changes. You are no longer surviving. You are thriving. You are in control. But you must take the first step today. The first step is to audit your money flow. For the next 30 days, track every single dollar that leaves your house. You will be shocked to see where your wealth is leaking. Small leaks can sink a big ship. Find those leaks and plug them. The second step is to find your interception point. Calculate 10% of your monthly income. This is your seed money for the loop. Automate the transfer so you never even see that money. If you do not see it, you will not miss it. Your brain will adapt to a slightly smaller budget, but your future self will thank you for the security. The third step is to choose your engine. Find a low-cost index fund from a trusted provider like Vanguard. Put your money there and leave it alone. Do not check the balance every day. Do not panic when the news tells you the sky is falling. The sky has been falling for decades, yet the market is higher than ever. The magic is not in the timing. The magic is in the consistency. The only thing protecting the wealthy is your own hesitation. The system is not a mystery. It is just math and patience. You have the power to change the trajectory of your family name. You can be the one who broke the cycle of the treadmill economy. You can be the one who built the invisible loop. Imagine waking up 10 years from now with total peace of mind. The bills are paid automatically. The house is secure. And you have the freedom to spend your time exactly how you want. That is the true definition of wealth. It is not about the number on a screen. It is about the freedom to say no to things you do not want to do. It is about being present for the moments that actually matter. The economy wants you to stay broke and tired, but you have just learned how to walk away. The question is not whether the system works. The question is whether you are willing to start. Most people will watch this and do nothing. They will go back to the treadmill tomorrow morning. They will keep hoping that the government or a miracle will save them. But miracles are built by people who take action. I challenge you to be that person today. Sit down with a pen and a piece of paper. Look at your numbers. Find your 10%. Start your loop. The journey to 1,000,000 miles begins with one simple interception. You are worth the effort. Your future is worth the discipline, and your peace of mind is worth the wait. The invisible cash flow loop is waiting for you. Turn it on and let it run. Your time is your most precious asset. Stop trading it for paper that is losing value. Start trading it for a system that gives your time back to you. This is the path to true independence. This is how you ensure your legacy remains strong. Thank you for listening to these truths today. I hope you find the courage to build your own loop. I will see you in the next one.